Hey guys, this week's video is just a little bit shorter than usual. I'm doing an eyebrow tutorial, just how I fill them in and kind of polish them up and make them look a little bit more even. So if you would like to see how I get that, just keep on watching. Let's get on to the video. So the first thing I'm taking is this Anastasia Beverly Hills, the little brow wiz, and I'm taking the spoolie side and just combing through my eyebrows just to get all the hair straight and how I want them. Then I'm going to be taking the pencil side and just outlining the bottom portion of my eyebrow, so just underneath it, and I extend the tail just a little bit. Then after I do that, I'm going to be filling in the top part of my arch, just the highest point of my brow, and usually I kind of overdraw this just a little bit to get my eyebrows even. Then I'm feathering in the inner portion of my eyebrow and just kind of squaring that off a bit just because that's the shape that I like it personally. And then I'm going to be connecting that inner portion where I feathered it out to the arch, the top of my arch. Now I'm taking the spoolie side of my brush and just combing this through the inner fourth-ish of my eyebrow, and this I had filled in previously by feathering it in. Then I'm going back in with the little pencil side and just kind of touching up where it completely went away and feathering through that again to make it look more natural and a little bit more ombre. Now I'm going into the other eyebrow and just filling or underlining the bottom portion of my eyebrow and extending the tail just a little bit. And this brow wiz is really good if you mess up because you can just kind of move it away or get it off with your finger or with a Q-tip. Now I'm just feathering in the inner portion and getting the top of the arch, the rounded portion, how I like it. And then just filling in the rest of my eyebrow the same way that I did on the left. After dropping all of my tools, I'm going to be using an angled brush from MAC and the Anastasia Dip Brow, and this is in the shade Blonde, and I am not putting this very much in the inner fourth of my eyebrow, I'm sorry. I am just starting with a little bit inward on the bottom and filling that in, and then I'm filling in the arch-ish area, and then without adding any extra product, I'm going to be putting whatever's left of my brush on the inner fourth of my eye. This will give it just a sort of gradient effect and make it look a little bit more like a natural brow, as natural as it can be. This is also the time I like to further fix the shape of my arch if I don't like how it looks. Now that both my eyebrows are filled in with the dip brow and the pencil, I'm combing through that with the spoolie side of the pencil, and then I'm going to be concealing. So this is just a NYX concealer, and I'm putting a little bit on the back of my hand. Then with a concealer brush, I'm going to run that through the concealer on the back of my hand. I don't want to get too much on there, but just enough to conceal. So I'm running this right underneath my brow, trying not to touch any of the color that we have put on, but just making sure that any mistakes are concealed. And then I'm going to be doing the same on the other eyebrow. And yes, this will be kind of just like a strip of concealer if you've done it right, but just blend it out with the concealer brush. Then I am taking just an eyebrow gel, a clear one from MAC. Mine's a little bit dirty because I've used it so many times, and just making sure that my eyebrows are going to stay in place all day. So this is the finished look. Alright, so that's how I get my everyday eyebrows. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see y'all next week. Bye!